at 11.
As flames creep closer tonight to homes near White Salmon, neighbors are ready to leave their properties at a moment's notice.
We got everything that's valuable out of the house that they need, and they have bags packed up if they need to get out of there.
We'll take you inside those fire lines tonight as it continues to threaten hundreds of homes. Welcome, everyone, to KOIN Local 6 at 11. I'm Kelly Day.
And I'm Jeff Gianola, and that wildfire raging in the gorge near White Salmon, Washington. It's only 10% contained tonight. And for the very first time, our reporter Jolie Winaga took a tour of the front lines. He shows us exactly what fire crews are up against and how close these flames are to threatening homes.
At just 10% containment, no doubt another sleepless night for hundreds of families here in White Salmon, including the Trout family here. But they were very relieved to see the fire department show up in their front yard. But take a look, just feet from their home, these flames creeping ever so closely to their property, making them very, very nervous. Just feet from the Trout family home, KOIN Local 6 tags along with fire crews tonight and their backbreaking task of keeping these flames away from dozens of homes. Dozer and hose lines so far keeping the fire at bay for now. The steep terrain, along with the near triple-digit temperatures, giving the nearly 500 firefighters a run for their money.
With the fire coming down, we have such steep terrain that you can't really meet the fire, so you gotta wait till the fire gets to you.
From the ground to the air, water-dropping helicopters trying to keep up with the Highway 141 fire that has so far consumed 1,200 acres. The Trout family, along with 400 other families, are put on alert for potential evacuation
Chopper comes in here
as these flames come closer.
We got everything that's valuable out of the house that they need, and they have bags packed up if they need to get out of there. So it's you know, we're at the mercy of the fire at this point.
Homeowners, meanwhile, keeping their yards saturated as they keep close watch on fire crews, and thankfully,
no injuries, no structures damaged, and no structures lost. So that's very good news.
Seeing flames this close, never seen it before like that, it's pretty amazing.
Amazing and a little too close for comfort for those relying on fire crews battling this stubborn September wildfire. Reporting for you near White Salmon, Jolie Winaga, KOIN Local 6.
Thank you, Joel. So how are the conditions for the crews fighting the fire tonight?
Let's check in with Bruce in the Pinpoint Weather Center. How is it on the fire lines, Bruce?
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than what we're getting right now. Temperatures have dropped into the 50s and 60s on the fire lines, and our closest pinpoint weather stations showing live wind speeds that are virtually non-existent as far as wind. That's in the central part of the gorge where this is burning. It's windier towards Portland, if you can believe that. Now, today, Friday factors tomorrow that the fire crews will be battling. Highs in the 90s, low humidity, and some east wind. We had these huge plumes of smoke going up last night, you know, as the sun was setting, and then what got hold of it was this flow of air coming from there right on into the metro area. So if you smelled smoke or saw the haze today, that's where it was coming from. And, you know, we talked to people who noticed.
My neighbors have been complaining about it.
Kind of noticing the haze just from the hotel room, but I didn't really even know that there was a fire going on. Normally, like, I'm from Southern California, so when we have a fire, it's like it rains ash, you know, so you can definitely tell when there's a fire. But it still seems pretty clean.
Yeah, certainly clean by LA standards, but I had a lot of people on my Facebook weather page who said they could smell the smoke, especially this morning. Now, the wind flow bringing smoke our direction will continue for 24 to 36 hours, so it'll depend what that fire does, how much haze we end up with here.
Thank you, Bruce. When I opened my door this morning, I thought something in my neighborhood might be burning as well. You mentioned that earlier. Stay with KOIN Local 6 for continuing coverage of the wildfire. We'll bring you updates on air and online just as soon as we get them in. And if you're in the area and it's safe to take a photo or a video, we'd love to see it. Email it to us, news@koin.com.